I got this.
I'll handle this.
Let's go.
I'll participate. Okay,
Understood.
here goes. I'll go.
Allow me. Everyone here?
Is it just me, or is my robot a little slower than everyone else's?
The second-generation Sentinels are more heavily armed than other models, but also more heavy in general. They're well over 2,000 tons, so careful where you step. Don't want to crash through some underground structure. The fusion reactor on it is pretty heavy, but its energy output is off the charts. Enough that it can power a plasma arc fusion cutter. Once you know how to use that, you'll be slicing up kaiju like a knife through butter.
Their original purpose was to break down massive pillars for high-rise buildings. Of course they'd be heavy, but in a close-quarters fight, that 1,300-ton grip strength will come in handy.
Second-generation models are linked to a squad of support units, too. They'll respond to distress calls. If you can figure out the best time to use them, you might just turn the tides of battle.
I don't know if I can remember all that. Oh, thanks!
Okay, let's do this. Still not used to this thing. As long as I can keep this thing moving. Cut! That do it? You're scratched.
Enemy signals detected. Here's the plan. Hit confirmed. Good. Hit.
Still not used to this thing. Come on! Nice! You picked a fight with the wrong girl.
Gotta do something. Gotta keep it together.
I won't back down. What's our plan?
I can do this.
Number 19. Commence movement. Next move. Locked on. Good. How many down? They're after me.
As long as I can keep this thing moving. Here you go. How's that? That ought to do it.
Now then. optimal. Threat range. Locked on. Good. Signal offline.
No fight I can't win. That do it?
They're targeting
Stay
this
calm.
area.
Remember your training. Target confirmed. They're after me.
It's all pretty freaky.
Enemy threat range.
Jeez. Was that okay? Kaiju ahead.
Incoming heat
Still
signature
not
from
used to
above.
this thing. Die! Nice! You're strapped.
Here's the plan. Now then. Number 22, advancing. Stay on guard.
Let's turn this around.
Defensive mode
This is all pretty freaky. Number 16.
What's our plan?
Moving out.
Sentinel number
No
19,
fight I can't
defensive
win.
mode active.
Number 21 on the move. As long as I can keep this thing moving. Get rest! How's that?
Are those
Incoming
kaiju?
heat signatures from above.
Let's get him. I'll handle this. Score!
No fight I can't win. Die! That do it?
Oh, thanks.
Next move. I'm in range. That easy. How many down? Enemy on the move. Leave it to me.
Still not used to this thing. Don't screw with me! How's that? Give it up!
Termination of enemy signals confirmed. Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending technical analysis.
Oh, jeez, that's not good. I found Miwa-chan with the drone. You found her? Oh, that's a relief. No, listen. Miwa-chan's heading right for the next terminal. What? Miwako, what are you doing? That girl has no sense of direction. We can't just leave her. I'm gonna go meet up with her. We'll make sure she runs somewhere safer. We're counting on you.
Where's Kisaragi? Where did she just run off to?
Well,
Kisaragi, what's your status? Answer me. Kisaragi, that girl is...
I know. I'll get back to the battle once Miwako's safe. No more enemies, right?
all within projections. Simple.
I can.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna need a sec.
Apologies, but I'd only be a liability. Let's go.
I'm on it. Let's go.
You just looks like it's got a big fan on it. What even is that thing?
That's an Apsos. More officially, it's an APS feeder.
Oh, that one. They're pretty nasty to fight. They can put up deflective barriers.
Probably easier to say it's like a support kaiju that can give other kaiju shields.
It's got shields?
A shield matrix. The 4th gen Sentinels have those as well.
Oh, I get it. Like the one on Amiguchi-kun's Sentinel.
Your own 3rd gen unit should have a weapon that can disable that too.
The EMP stunner. I think that's the one.
That'll stop the D-forces in their tracks with an electromagnetic pulse. The EMP should also deactivate any shields they have up too.
That said, you'd be better off destroying them before they get the shields up at all.
Target confirmed. Much obliged. I guess life comes at you fast. I'll make it work. Number 12 moving out. What next?
Number 12 within enemy threat range.
I deny you! How's that? Try again.
Number 11 within
I
enemy
gotta do
threat
this.
range.
Took him down.
Don't waste any
Incoming
chances.
heat signatures from above.
I don't think so. I guess life comes at you fast.
Hey man, how's it going? How you doing?
Anti-air defense! They're going from... I have to focus.
Threat range.
Back me up! Good.
Take them down quick. I can take them all. Yes. Goodbye.
Don't
Man, they were
let
kind
up.
of close there. From one of the first times I played through this. in a while where that has actually happened.
Fall. Did that do it? Neutralized. The practice round's over. Number 12 moving out.
We can do this. Right? It worked! I got him!
What's the plan? I don't think so. I'll make it work. They're finished. Yes! Found them! Thanks for targeting this place. What now?
In enemy threat range.
Back me up! They don't stand no room for hesitation.
Oh, that's good then. Good to know.
How was that?
Yeah. Got that one. I did it.
The practice round's over.
Probably should have tried to focus more on well-rounders first before I...
Number 12 moving out.
Focus.
before I ended up doing this, but I wasn't really aware at that point in time.
Yes.
Enemies! What's the plan?
Heat signatures from above.
How's the Sentinel? My turn now. Come on. Good. How many left? Don't waste any chances. Don't let up. My turn now. Number 11. I'm moving out. I'm acting like an amateur.
That's also around there. Why did I end up picking that? That's only on one. Why did I pick a melee line? Look at that. Oh, hit it right. This will help even more.
Can't mess this up. Damn kaiju. That hit. Nice.
I'll just... I won't let you. I hit. Goodbye, they're here.
A fine hit.
Stay calm.
That thing looks like it's already... Is it already gone? It seems so. Didn't really realize that.
Focus.
Sentinel number 15.
I guess life comes at you fast.
It's a melee dude, so obviously he's gonna have to move around quite a bit, so I should have went with all-rounders more so.
Number 12 moving out. I have to focus. Gotta think. What's the plan?
Defensive mode active.
Don't waste any chances. Number 11, moving out.
Ah, what the heck, we'll throw another one out there.
There ain't no room for hesitation.
Signatures from above.
Good grief, man. Somebody must really love pancake batter for that to happen.
That work? The practice round's over. Don't let up. Come on. Good.
Termination of enemy signals confirmed. Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending technical analysis.
Maybe anything, you could probably go
All
just
units fighting the
buy some
curfew.
waffles.
Can you hear me?
Who's that? How'd you get on this channel?
Wait, here's a girl Miwako was helping.
Chihiro? Is that you, Chihiro?
I'm Chihiro Morimura. What?
That's our teacher's name.
I'm going to evacuate the populace all at once. Readouts say 1.2 million people in Sector 4.
Oh yeah, I
They'll
remember
be
this.
force shifted to the year 2025, as in Sector 3.
To the year 2025?
You're shifting over 1 million people?
So you don't have to worry about any civilian casualties. That's all.
Chihiro. Wait a minute.
We made it. I'll be fine. Just need to rest.
I guess I might as well. I don't think there's been any other story segments that's kind of really popped up. Ground. Okay. Dang, he doesn't really have nothing.
Let's go.
Moving out.
No problem.
Carmelian.
Got it.
And I've got to take one out and have her on the team. At least something else can happen. Yeah, but then again, at least when it comes to peanut butter, they say that's usually a good energy giver, I guess, throughout the day. I don't know if I have enough or not. Wait a minute. Oh, well, maybe I was going through all the characters when I was leveling up. I really wish it would just show me the ones that I would have in a party, because that way I don't have to worry about popping back and forth. well, probably definitely don't have enough for that now. Oh well. I like this whole battle, the battle side of this, but
People vanished from the city.
I'm much rather get back to
Looks like the battlefield is totally empty.
the story. But then again, story is in this too.
Evacuated 1.2 million people. You did all that, Chihiro?
That's crazy, Chihiro-chan. What did she even do?
The D-forces are coming, but it's like she said. Now we can fight without worrying about collateral damage.
Yikes. There's a ton of those bug guys coming this way.
They're bigger than tanks, but still too small for Sentinels. They'll be pretty hard for us to hit.
Workers, about 8 meters in size. They're general-purpose drones that can handle any terrain. They can also link up with the quadruped units. They form a kind of crane arm.
Thanks. Good
Do
timing.
this!
Okay,
Okay,
alright.
let's do this.
That's what we just said.
Here you go. That do it? You're stressed. How's that?
Let's go, Natsuno. Eva!
Look.
Get it!
Okay, what's the plan?
Passive.
Come on! Nice! Give it up. Going for me, huh? Bad move. That do it?
Focus.
Man, there's a lot.
I'm on it. Got it. Cut you down.
I've got to do this. I'll get him. It worked! I'm okay now.
Where are they?
Holy macaroni.
Here we go. Did I get it?
What's the situation?
Ooh, got me a trophy out of that. Always try to find the one that's going to take the most out.
Deploying decoys. Gotta do something. Ready for this? Hit!
Or something. As long as I can keep this thing moving. Die! How's the bad do it? You're stressed.
Thanks.
Kaiju have appeared. Watch this.
I won't back down. Leave it to me. Take this.
Get out.
No fight I can't win.
Holy macaroni.
Come on! Nice! Say your prayers
What now?
asshole.
Oh, I never knew that they were stand-up comedians. Well, I knew that Collier guy, or whatever his name is, was like that, but the other guy didn't. John Stamos, I never really knew he was kind of a comedian.
Yes! take them down quick.
In enemy threat range.
Need help. Gotta keep it together. Just watch. Get it. Whoa. Now there's a whole swarm of those things.
Damn it. These little punks piss me off. Stay calm.
Big mistake, pal.
Remember your training.
I don't know what in the world just happened there.
They don't stand a chance. Did I get him on?
What do I do?
Within enemy threat range.
Please hit.
Yeah, gotta think. I'm on it. Got it. I did it.
Gotta do something. Cut out that. That's what to do.
Enemy threat range.
I'll destroy. Attack landed. Got him.
Lock on. Where are they?
They are just everywhere.
Target confirmed.
How do I... How's that? I'm okay. Let's go, Sentinel. Ready for this? Get it!
What can I do? Damn, Kaiju. That hit. They're down, Kaiju.
I need to think.
Threat range.
Deploying decoys.
I'm not throwing away my shot. Now. Did I get it?
What do I do? I can do it! It worked! I beat the kaiju! Gonna be okay. Definitely. Just watch. Hit!
Gotta do it.
Just watch. How's that? Nice. Here
Oh
goes.
no! I'll take them down quick.
Threat range.
Need help.
Okay. What's the plan?
Yeah, dude, I don't know if you ended up overhearing, I think it happened either yesterday or a couple days ago. G4 further proved how it just needs to die and stay dead. I mean, really. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's a list that you can pull from, and there's one particular thing that they were talking about. The whole thing's about women in games, which has been done ad nauseum. Over and over again and again. And basically, if you go and check out Yellow Flash 2, his channel, or Geeks and Gamers channel, they ended up talking about it. Geeks and Gamers actually played the snippet from what was said from this chick who looked like a man, which is of no surprise to me. And the things that was said, you know, at the end of her little rant that she did, she ended up saying, she's like, well, if you don't like it, then don't watch it. That's just like the same equivalent of a game developer saying, if you don't like it, then don't buy it. Well, guess what? People didn't buy it, and the company didn't make money. So that further goes to prove to me that G4 is just shooting itself in the foot. And I also realize now that Adam Sessler is a complete and total cuck. So, yeah. Lost respect for him, too. I believe she did. I don't know. I have no idea.
A hit. Enemy unit destroyed.
I mean, you'll definitely end up hearing something about it. More than likely, if you look into it, you'll see it. There's a lot of those being said about it. So. Hoping they're all down. Looks like they're all kind of wearing away now.
That ought to do it. Come on.
Where are they?
Dang, man. Yeah. Well, if that's the case, I mean, I haven't seen her on there or heard anything about her, but if that's the case, then yeah, she was good on doing that. She was good on not bothering with it anymore.
Target confirmed.
So I definitely think that she made a wise decision with that. Yeah, I heard about that too. They didn't get along, but I don't know. I mean, I think Adam Sessler kind of pretty much also proved to me why she couldn't get along with him if that's the case. Laughing, basically clapping like a seal and being a cuck. So, I mean, he ended up saying in some of his Twitters, dude, that he wanted Republicans to just die. He was talking about like before Christmas when he was gonna go in and be with his family about him wanting one of his family members or something to die or something like that were Republicans and Republicans can eat piss or drink piss and eat dirt and die or something like that. You know, an old man like that acting like just a child, man, an absolute child. I have lost respect for him. You know, that didn't matter what any type of political affiliation it was. He wants these people to just die out. Yeah, that's real mature, Adam, you friggin' cuck. I swear. I'll never watch anything having to do with him again. And I also ended up unsubscribing from the completionist, you know, the guy who goes and completes a whole lot of games from beginning to end. He's been on G4, but he was also on that show. But I've already seen in some of his videos where he's kind of been cucking out a bit, so I unsubscribed. So I was like, I don't want this trash in my news feed. And I'd also mention that the girl who looked like a man who was doing a rant on G4 on their show or whatever the piss it was yesterday or whenever it was, she ended up going and saying, well, I don't want Trump supporters as fans either. I'm like, oh yeah, let's just go ahead, you know, knock down your fan base. You're trying to make a comeback, and you're pretty much just pushing people away, you know. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of gamers out there that are Trump supporters too. Pretty sure they are. But you're pretty much just wanting to push those people away and pretty much just shoot yourself in the foot and screw yourself because you try to make a comeback, and yeah, you're not doing it well, honey. You're not. Looking like a man. But I laugh at it. I laugh at it. Because it's hilarious to me just how incredibly inept these people are. Well, if that's the case, then I could definitely see that then. If that's true. I could see that. Because, yeah, Adam pretty much proved himself to be a libtard when he ended up doing what he had done. Because I never really knew he was anything like that. Because, I mean, I don't follow anything on Twitter. The only thing I follow on Twitter is video game contests. That's it. And video game sales. Just sales and contests is the only thing that I look for. I don't bother with any more of that swamp-related BS that happens on Twitter, man. I don't. It's unnecessary. It's unneeded. It's cancer. It's fluff. It's unnecessary. There's no reason whatsoever to have anything to do with Twitter besides just for me personally, just following video game sales and following sales and deals and all that stuff. All that other crap can just go straight down the toilet because it came up from the sewer anyways with the way that people talk and act on there. Twitter is a cesspool, which I mean most of social media is pretty much a cesspool nowadays, you know? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. There was a lot of enemies in this one, and there's still some to go, but holy macaroni, man. Was that a... Okay, never mind.
Okay, what's the plan?
Well, I mean, if they didn't get along, then I mean, I can see why. And to be perfectly honest, X-Play, the show that they were on, I don't know if it was the writers or if it was them that was doing it. I'm not really sure, but G4. I mean, I'm sorry, X-Play was what it was because we got to be extreme by putting the X in front of the play. It was just like that show was terrible, man. It was terrible when it came to reviews. It really was. Like, they would go and ramble on and on about a bunch of nonsense until they finally said one or two things about the game, whether it was positive or negative, then just end the review. The review was like anywhere between maybe 3 or 4 minutes long at the most, maybe 2 minutes or something. And well over probably like 90% of it was just a bunch of them just rambling on. It was a waste of time. X-Play sucked, man. It took me a while to realize that, but I was like, holy crap, this show sucked. I don't even know how people could even go and say, oh, it was such a great show. They were probably just drooling over Morgan Webb. That's what it was. They wanted to see old Morgan. But X-Play sucked, man.
Number 14, beginning movement.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, yeah. See, that's the thing. That's probably exactly why people were like that.
We can do this.
They just wanted to see Morgan.
Number 15, moving out.
What can I do?
Termination of enemy signals confirmed.
I'm glad that worked out better than I thought that it would.
Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending technical analysis.
The Aegis activated. The city's definitely taken damage, but no casualties.
Back in the days when I ran with my gang, I used to talk about how I wanted to tear this whole city down. Never thought I'd actually end up destroying it in some big robot battle.
But you're still fighting to protect it. There's not much more we can do.
Yeah, who asked you? What the hell would you know about how I feel?
If you're going to lash out at people, could you try not to do it when our lives are at stake?
Who asked you?
Come on,
Jeez.
man.
Yeah, Look, I'm sorry. All this shit's just getting to me.
We made it.
Well, just one second, dude. I'm responding to an email here real quick that came from somebody from church. Send this real quick. Okay. I gotta get back to the other app here. Let's see here.
The fight is far from over.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was definitely one of the main things that a lot of people had liked about it, you know, considering it was probably mostly guys that was watching it. So I forgot to do that in the past 2 missions. I wasn't really paying attention, I suppose, when it came to that. Yeah, you definitely need to give me some more mystery points after that crap, dude. Holy crap, there was a whole lot of dag-blasted enemies. Hang on a second here. I don't think that anything else is opened up. I'm probably just going to have to continue with the battles before I do anything else. So good grief, I already went through them all. That's usually what I'll do.
Sorry. I pushed myself too hard.
I was trying to take him out, but okay, whatever. Amaguchi. Amaguchi.
Let's roll.
Put him on there. Morgan Webb 2024. Yeah. I had heard, I don't know if it's true or not, but I had heard that Trump is definitely dead set on running again in 2024. I wonder if that's true. I mean, man, a lot of people were bashing on G4. A lot of comments got deleted. They were doing some live stream or something. A lot of comments got deleted, especially on their Twitter and all this other crap. And there was other people going in there that's big on YouTube with talking about news that's going on in the gaming industry and everything. And yeah, it was some funny stuff, man. They can't handle it. They can't. They go. It's just like somebody else who I used to be friends with, whose name shall be not named. But it's like they want to create controversy, but they don't want to face it. That's what it is. I mean, there was evidence of that ended up happening this past weekend with said ex-friend, but I'm not gonna get into that. You know, God will handle that. I'm not gonna go and get into high school related arguments over something that is so trivial. I dropped high school when I graduated high school. And that was a long time back. It's a shame it came to that point, but I really do believe that God intervened, so. Yeah, well, it's just like the whole thing that's going on right now that the Supreme Court is dealing with the whole COVID situation. I'm like, dude, it's friggin' unconstitutional that this stuff is going on, and they have to have a friggin' filibuster over it. I'm like, I got a filibuster for you. Bunch of friggin' BS, man. It's like a friggin' no-brainer. Oh, we gotta wait and try to go back over stuff again. Duh. Oh my gosh, man. It's just like they're trying to do that at my workplace right now. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna wait out to the bitter end. I'm gonna wait out to the bitter end. They're like, oh, well, you got to get tested every 7 days or get the vaccine. First, I ain't getting the friggin' vaccine. The vaccine can suck it. Number one. If it came to that point where I got to do it every 7 days, you're going to be friggin' paying for it because I'm not paying for a friggin' COVID test. It's not friggin' happening. You want to do it, you do your due diligence. I cannot talk today. As a company, and you pay for it. You do it because I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. That's why I'm waiting until the bitter end when it comes to dealing with the Supreme Court finally trying to have something happen already, which it should have already happened. And I swear, if something happens where they say, oh, you don't have to pay for it, and I do a COVID test at work, and it turns right around, and they go and end up taking some money out of my account or something for me having to do it, oh, it's going to be hell then. Trying to do some secret BS behind my back, oh, it'll be hell. But we'll see what'll happen. Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, high school drama never ends. It's just like that Bowling for Soup song. Same thing. Well, you know what? Long story short, this ended up happening on a public platform anyway, so fine. I'm going to go ahead and defend myself on my own public platform. Long story short, she's hidden herself in any type of streams or anything because we're friends with like other friends that, you know, we had met on YouTube and whatnot. And she's hidden herself, you know, because she's a coward. She doesn't want to bother to try to face anybody over anything of something that she caused herself. So, which is just funny to me. So long story short, my friend ended up saying something in Fallout 4 had looked like a penis, and I just laughed about it, and I said, hey, be careful. I said, there's some people who get offended with you going and saying the actual name that represents a part of the human anatomy, and something happened that I didn't know about until I had found out later, that basically she was in the chat, and I couldn't see what she was saying until he's made me a moderator now, by the way, so I will be able to see it if I'm ever inside of his streams. Because even if you block people on YouTube, if you're a moderator in somebody's chat, you'll still see what they say. So that's going to be happening if I'm ever in his streams from now on, because he ended up making me a moderator. So can't hide from that now, because I realized that when her quote-unquote wife had came into a chat, even though I blocked her and came and said hey to me, which I didn't say anything anyways, there's no reason for me to, came in and said hey to me. I'm like, how in the world is it that I can see her? And then I come to find out, boom, you know, I'm a moderator, so I have to be able to see everything that everyone is saying, regardless of whether I blocked them or not. So, but she ended up going and saying like, oh, well, at least I'm not scared of a name like Satan. And I just kind of laughed about it, just let it run off of me like water off a duck. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm not scared of Satan. I've got Jesus on my side. You should be scared of Jesus, because one day you're going to have to face him. And you're going to bow down to him, regardless of whether you like it or not, regardless of whether you believe in him or not. It's going to happen, plain and simple. So I'm not scared. I'm not scared of Satan. You're aligned with Satan. You are with Satan with the way you're acting and things that you're saying. You know. Made me laugh when I heard about it, man. I laughed. Because it's hilarious. It's just, it's high school drama BS, man. It really is. So, you know, want to put that out there? I'll put that, you know. I mean, I'll defend myself, but I won't beat a dead horse. Funny as crap, dude. Alright, I've been thinking about exactly who I wanted to put in over on this. Yamaguchi's on there. Yeah, Yamaguchi. Hoochie Coochie. But it's not telling me... Okay. Drillfly. This guy, is that like... flying ones? I don't even know. Oh, I've recovered everybody. Okay. Oh, well, that's good.
I'm there.
Dang it, I forgot to do the recovery thing. I would have ended up having other people in my party beforehand that need to be in there to get some bonus objectives done. Dang, man. How in the world is it that they have the... This really doesn't make any sense. Like, why is it not showing any of their other ones here? Oh, never mind. So it shows what their normal thing is, I think they start out with, but then you put people in there and then it'll end up showing everything that they've got. Well, if I have a flight support guy in there,
Okay.
maybe I'll need a flight support.
Leave it to me.
Okay. Flight support, long range. These are the melee and all-rounders.
Here goes. Okay.
I really wish you could just like throw everybody in there. I wonder if there's a certain chapter where you will have everybody in there. I don't really know.
My Sentinel looks pretty skinny compared to you guys. Don't tell me I got stuck with a wimpy one.
Its shoulder gyros can carry up to 600 tons, so it can fly, but it's about a quarter of the weight of a 3rd gen.
But hey, that's some crazy mobility, Yuki-chan. Besides, it's got a lot of power in those legs, right?
The spiked heels are powerful pile bunkers. They can also release a high voltage surge to overload enemy internals, but that requires a massive amount of energy. If you overuse it without any cooldown, you'll find yourself out of power fast.
One of the things that was kind of funny too
What now?
in that chat was that a crony of hers ended up going and saying, "Oh yeah, they're cute," when I ended up saying what I had said, and then she turned around and said what she said. But I'm like, they? Who's they? I was the one that said it. Well, then again, my lady was in the chat too, and she had said something, but that was like way beforehand. I think before they even came into the chat, or at least one of them did. I don't know. I don't care. Whatever. it kind of pretty much has kind of come to a point to where, you know, you just leave stuff as it is.
Here we go.
You know.
Better put on a show for Yuki-chan.
Incoming heat signature.
We must survive.
Well, they're not showing up yet.
Let's do this. Did I? I did it.
Here's the plan.
They're not coming around yet. Well, there's not really.
Gotta keep my spirits up.
Now then.
Sentinel number 17. Defensive mode active.
They're not there yet.
Next move.
Sentinel
This is
number
all pretty
22.
freaky.
Sentinel
No
number
fight I
16.
can't win.
Sentinel number
Hope I can pull
21,
my weight.
Defensive mode active.
Sentinel number 20. Defensive
We
mode
must win.
activate.
Take that. Got it. No chance. They are me. There's still hope.
From above.
There. Ha! I did it. I can go ahead. We must survive.
From above.
Boom goes the dynamite.
I
No,
won't
she's
give
gonna
up.
have to do a little bit of a move thing going on here.
Number 23. Moving. There's still hope.
Ooh, wheat doggies.
I'm ready. Got it. Enemy destroyed. They've locked onto something.
Within enemy threat range.
Wait, what is this? Wait a minute. Yeah, I mean, I haven't been following through with it or nothing like that. I mean, really, dude, you know, you just to feel like you're gonna end up having a better life is to really avoid
How's that?
all of the unnecessary fluff crap that is on social media nowadays. I mean, because it is, man.
I'll stop them.
You know, I mean, I feel like if something isn't going to directly affect you, then you're just causing yourself unneeded stress, you know? I mean, I had to realize that myself, too. It's unnecessary, you know?
Okay,
I
let's
just-
do this.
I don't know. I've really kind of really had a change of things with me lately when it comes to stuff like that, you know?
I can do this.
It's just,
Hope I can pull my weight.
oh wait, what in the world? Oh, okay.
Number 20, moving out.
Must win.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't doubt that you would hear things,
Take that.
but you know how it is. Just like I was talking about before, people
One enemy spotted.
Incoming heat signature.
people go and take a lot of stuff to heart. And like, if you're in, like with G4, if you're inside of an industry like that, you're putting yourself out there in the public, in front of the public eye. So people are going to say and act any way that they want to say and act, regardless of whether you like it or not. And I'm not saying that that's the right thing, but, you know, still.
That easy. Target
As long
destroyed.
as I can keep this thing moving. Okay, let's do this. Get wrecked! How's
This
that?
is all pretty freaky.
Never mind. Oh, well, yeah.
Watch this. Gotta keep my spirits up. Give up. Get it.
Oh, that was an easier one, thank goodness.
Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending technical analysis.
Yeah, I don't
Looks like they
blame you.
changed targets. Now they're going for another terminal a ways off.
You guys go on ahead. I'm giving my Sentinel a break for repairs. I'll go find a motorcycle nearby and catch up.
Stealing bikes again? Thought you said you were gonna stop that shit.
Hey, don't say it like that. I'm just borrowing it. Cut me some slack, man. It's an emergency.
Could you give me a ride?
You're dismounting too, Shinonome-senpai? Sure, let's
Shit,
go.
no,
You're
senpai.
gonna let her ride behind you?
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Don't tell me you're...
No, dumbass, I am not jealous. I got places to be.
Oh, Manny.
Everyone all right?
I tell you what, some of these English voice actors in the JRPGs, they really know how to say the Japanese names as properly as they can with the way that they are pronounced. I'm like, man. Maximum 4 strike team members. Oh well, whatever. I guess maybe I do have to go through all those first. I was wondering if there was some... I think they just unlock automatically, is what I'm guessing. Mystery files, but this is just... I'm definitely not going to be reading all through this stuff, but... Oh, well, you know, as long as you're trying. Bonus objectives, let's see here. First and fourth only. Clear without Sentinel, that'll probably be easy. Yeah, that'll probably be easy. First and fourth.
Someone's gotta do it. Allow me.
Got it.
Is Jiro going too?
The invasion ends here.
Fine.
Ready.
Let's go.
See if we can... Well, I wish you all the luck with that, man. Sorry about that. Controller went dead. Gotta get another one here and charge this one. Might as well start getting some of these things.
That's a hefty chunk of them we've taken out. They can't have infinite numbers. Shouldn't we have put them on the defensive by now?
Something like that. You should have at least
Well, that
made
sucks.
a dent. But somehow, Goto-kun found the math on how many kaiju were produced. But those figures aren't matching up with what we're seeing. By now, you've taken down more than we ever thought were made.
Maybe his numbers were off.
No, the math was based on the factory in 2105 running at full capacity. Our own projections corroborated what he found.
Then what does this mean? Why are there so many?
Wait, what's that?
Warning. Dino signatures identified. Enemy in range.
Strange. That kaiju isn't in our data. It must be a new model.
Hey, the signals are picking up fast. Oh, shit. Is that thing making more?
I know this one. It wasn't meant for land or terraforming. It was in the data for interstellar development.
An RPF. That's a roving production facility. Guess we know how they boosted their numbers now.
Works for me.
Here we go.
Here goes.
No fight I can't win.
Come on!
That do it?
Don't waste any chances.
Those are not... Okay.
Fall. Did that do it? Next.
There's still hope. There! Got it! Enemy destroyed.
Still not used to this thing. Get wrecked! Now give it up.
My turn now. How's the Sentinel? Number 11, moving out.
We will not lose. Huh? Yes, I did it.
No fight I can't win.
Come on!
That do it? Say your prayers.
Always think ahead.
Let's see. Well, you just gotta keep trying and hope for the best.
Hit confirmed. Good.
Confirmed termination of RPF Dynamo
Don't relax yet. Judging by the jump in numbers, there's no way it was just the one.
Warning. Daimos signatures identified. Enemy in range.
Looks like that one's manufacturing drill flies.
What a nightmare. Machines giving birth to increase their numbers?
We must win.
Of course.
We will not lose.
Now then. What's optimal?
Stay calm. I can do this. Hold
Still
still.
not used to this thing. Okay, what's the plan?
Advancing. Next move.
That guy's going the opposite direction. Because I didn't know that that thing was going to die out.
Backup deployed.
There's still hope. I'm ready. Did I? Destroyed.
No room for hesitation. What's the plan? Number 11, moving out.
We will not lose. I've got you now. Got it. Did one down.
Better put on a show for Yuki-chan. There you go.
Warning. Daimos signatures identified. Enemy in range.
That one's probably assigned to a single kaiju type 2.
More of those flies?
No, this one looks like it's churning out twin tails.
I won't give up. Got it. They won't get past me.
Now then. I'll stop them. That easy.
Confirmed termination of RPF Daimos signature.
Don't waste any chances. What's the plan? Number 11, moving
Hope
out.
I can pull my weight. Number 20, moving
I
out.
need to think things through. Number 23, moving.
Man, we've got it rough. Don't miss. Nailed it. That's some power.
We must win. I've got you now. I did it.
Next move.
Oh, yeah, he's all
Stay on
the way
guard.
down there.
Number
Warning.
22.
Daimos signatures
Good grief.
identified. Enemy in range.
Again.
This RPF looks like it's working on drum mines.
Those self-destructing ones? Just our luck.
Watch. I won't give up. Got it.
Confirmed termination of RPF Daimos signature.
What now? Hold still.
Don't let up.
Oh, gotta have a target.
Don't waste any chances. Number 11, moving
Will
out.
not lose.
Oh, was it good? Because I was wondering if it was worth watching or not.
We must survive. Number 23.
Always think
Matter of fact, I ended up seeing this movie with, what's his name? I forgot what his name was. He played as Wolverine in the X-Men movies. But he played in this movie called Reminiscence. Man, it was boring. Honestly, man, like, it's supposed to be like this drama mystery type of story, and I thought it was going to have like a cyberpunk kind of feel to it, and in a way it kind of did, but at the same time it was just blah for the most part. I mean, there was some things that kind of stood out about it, which kind of kept me watching it, but ultimately it just kind of fell flat. I don't know if you wanted to check it out or not.
Number 22, advancing. Always think ahead. Locked on.
Element of surprise.
We will not lose. There. Got it.
Well, that's good then. I'm glad that it actually, he's a good actor for it.
Good. Better put on a show for Yuki-chan. Here goes. Nice. Enemy down.
Next move. I'm in range. Good. Target destroyed.
I need to think things through.
What in the world?
We must survive.
Sentinel
My turn now.
Defensive mode active.
Where else are they? I don't see anymore. Yeah, Hugh Jackman. Yeah, that's the one.
What's the plan? Number 11, moving out.
Confirmed termination of RPF Dymo signature.
It would have been nice if you would have done that to begin with, as soon as I killed it off. Instead of waiting for other movements for the characters when it isn't needed.
Aegis activated.
Game.
Terminal closure complete.
Can you hear me? All Sentinel pilots, please listen to me.
What the? Hey, ain't she that singer from TV?
Miyuki Inaba. We're lucky to have her.
I'm going to try reaching the mainframe. If I can, this nightmare will finally end. But I can't do it without help. I need you to protect the terminals from Daimo's intrusion. You're fixing the mainframe? You mean the big underground computer?
I see. So this is Okino's last resort.
Your survival hinges on this. If Universal Control can finish processing my commands, you'll all get through this alive. If we can keep the Daimos from interrupting the process before the mainframe destroys your world, we can save
No, that's good,
everyone.
man.
I just need time. The rest is up to you. Please, protect the terminals from the Daimos.
Everyone all right?
Ooh, trophy.
Hero, I will protect you, no matter what.
Just one. Well, thank goodness. Oh, wait, wrong thing. Let's see. Oh! I'm stupid. I think maybe I probably could have ended up doing some of those other episodes beforehand, but the problem is that I didn't look at the unlock thing. So, oopsie boopsie. Or I could be wrong. Maybe I had to finish that chapter before I ended up doing this. I guess I just wasn't paying attention to it. Let's see here. I'll just do chickadee here.
Huh?
was let go? They're probably still watching me. Just waiting to use me.
Scotto. Love it.
Whatever Goto and them are trying to do, it's beyond me.
The Adventures of Crash Scotto. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
There you are. I've been looking for you.
Don't you have anything better to do?
I will do my best to assist you in solving mysteries. How would you like to start? So, what should we do? Conduct interviews?
I'm not playing pretend, you know.
Yes, of course. I am merely your capable assistant. Well, at least I'll try to be. What should we look into?
You're in the same class as Ogata, aren't you?
Yes, but I doubt he remembers me. I don't leave much of an impression.
Nox? I think
Are you
so.
upset with me?
I believe
Just
so.
been antsy without my cigarettes.
Okay.
Been keeping this place all to yourself, huh? What should we look into?
Okay. I knew there wasn't anything else that was over here.
What should we look?
Yeah, I think Nox was I think it was like an action platformer game, if I'm not mistaken, if it's what I'm thinking of. There was some kind of game that was like that I recall. Kind of had like a brooding guy with claws for attacks. As a matter of fact, I think I have that game, actually. I have to check and see. I actually had been going and cutting down some on my collection. I had taken a bit of it and turned around and sold it when me and the lady went to go visit my family over on Christmas. So, yeah, which I'm glad that I did, because it kind of really narrowed things down for me a lot better in terms of what I'll get or won't get, and more so about the genres that I really do gravitate a lot more towards than other ones, because I always try to be open-minded about other various types of genres, but then again, they never grab me like the RPG space does, whether it's JRPG or Western RPG. What is it, though? There's nothing to consider to her. I already had that.
The word has such a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Hey, you. Got a sec?
I can't really remember of some of the things that I'd done previously with this particular one or not.
Still about Minami-san? I already told you everything I know about her. Did you need something?
Oh, dang. Probably should have tried to stop him before he ran off screen. Oh, okay. I don't really remember that. I mean, there has been a handful of games I know of that's been like that.
Nothing for me. Thank you.
Yuki-chan!
Amiguchi.
I'm telling you, Destiny sure wants us to be together.
This again.
Switched over to the High King team, huh?
What?
Because you're usually drinking Hayseed.
Quit watching me. I just need something in my mouth. Doesn't matter what, as long as it's not cigarettes. What the hell do you want anyways?
How about a date?
No thanks. I mean, really, how many times is it gonna take for it to stick in that floppy-haired head of yours?
How about until you go on a date with me?
Well, to be perfectly honest, dude, Jake the Snake is old as he can possibly be. He's been doing manager roles in AEW, so he has been doing acting with being a manager. I mean, I haven't been watching AEW in a while, so I don't really know. Considering we don't have cable, we could get it, but there's no reason for us to. But it would make sense for him to be in acting roles. But I don't know, man. He seems like he's really ran down, especially with his bad, drawn-out history of drugs and alcohol. I mean, thank God the DDP had got him off of it. You know, I'm hoping that's still the case. But he he really looks like he's a wreck, man. I mean, he's a lot better than what he was. You know, and I know he's an older guy, and thank God he didn't die from that stuff. But he just, I don't know. I mean, it would be cool to see him in some movies, you know, but, man. Yeah, I ended up watching Dark Side of the Ring and watched one of the episodes regarding him and his family because his father was actually a wrestler. Grizzly Adams, I believe, was his ring name. And they went in through the whole history dealing with that and his family, because basically him and his siblings were wrestlers, and his father was a wrestler too, but there's a dark past dealing with all that.
I got my bike with me today, so I was thinking...
That's a massive key, dude.
A bike? Sounds wonderful.
Who's this?
Apparently, she's Watson.
Huh?
She's Watson.
From another country?
Because of Sherlock and Holmes. Sherlock and Holmes. Good grief.
Sorry, pretty boy, but I got more important things to do today.
We are actually quite busy.
Okay. Well, I guess I won't keep you.
You're awfully docile today.
Just don't want you to hate me for being too aggressive, you know.
Huh.
Yuki-chan, next time's a date for sure.
Well then, shall we?
Yeah.
1 second. I gotta check something here. Lady sent me a message. The lady will be home in a few. She went to go clean out her car today. She hasn't cleaned it out in a while because of life and whatnot. So she finally got around to doing it because it's been driving her crazy. But honestly, with that being the case, considering she's going to be home in a bit, and I'm going to spend a little time with her, considering she's taking some vacation time until the end of the weekend, I'm going to go right ahead and end the stream now, and I'll be back again with something else maybe later on tonight. But yeah, because when she comes in, the dogs are going to be barking and wanting to be around her and all this stuff, and yeah, just spend some time with her before I go into work. But anyways. Yeah, she really needed to. But Lord knows I need to as well. I don't remember the last time I had cleaned mine. But anyways, I appreciate everybody checking out the archive version. Agent OOE, holy crap! You come in the moment I'm going to end up ending the dag blasted stream. Good grief. of all the luck, you know. But anyways, I'll be back again. Probably later on this evening with something, if not later on tonight, then tomorrow. But anyways, I'll go ahead and end this like I always do. Later, taters. Come on, let's turn this thing off. Yeah.